So this morning I was very pleased to receive my brother, the Honorable Richard Todwong, the Secretary General of the NRM party. And you see, one had to congratulate him upon being appointed into this office. We had never met actually since he assumed the office of the Secretary General. Yet we knew each other before he was appointed into that office. Secondly, we talked about a number of issues, especially concerning development. You know, the NRM, of course, is the party in power. And the government implements the programs of the NRM because they're the ones in power. There are certain aspects of the programs they have that we are very interested in, like skilling the youth. We are very interested in skilling the youth because everyone must be skilled at something in order to survive. They've got programs to do with poverty eradication. I was telling him about our poverty eradication campaign dubbed the Mwanterimba, you know, the coffee growing drive. And I'm sure if they understand the programs we have in the kingdom, we should work with them to ensure that we enhance those programs for poverty eradication, for skilling the youth, and generally on issues to do with health. You know how passionate we are in the kingdom about promoting health. And again, the government has programs to do with health. You know that we work with the government in areas of HIV prevention. The Kabaka is the goodwill ambassador appointed by UNAIDS to fight the spread of HIV and to eradicate it in 2030. We have programs to do with public health. You know, the government at the moment is championing a campaign for fighting malaria fever. So we talked about a number of such programs because I believe that in those areas which concern the well-being of the people, we should be working with the government. So we were able to talk about those issues. I trust is going to convey our messages to both sides. For example, how do you solve the challenges that face the country when the leaders don't talk? I think it is important. It's not only the NRM leaders that have come. All people, the religious leaders yesterday were here. I think Katumba wasn't here yesterday. We had the religious leaders here, Muslims and Catholics were here. And then the other day we had, by the way, I was visited by Mr. Waswabirigwa. I think you saw after his visit. So that's what leaders do. They meet, they talk about issues. You see, a problem can be very big when you don't meet. When you meet, you realize that the problem actually is not all that big. So leaders meet, and by the way, leaders don't only meet to talk about problems, to exchange ideas. You meet and you exchange ideas about different issues. Today he was telling me about the statistics that have been compiled about the spread of HIV/AIDS here in Buganda. Kind of statistics I'm very interested in. When you meet, you discuss them and you suggest solutions. So that is the essence of these meetings, to exchange views, to build more cooperation. It is important, and I'm sure you're going to see a lot more leaders coming here. And you are always here, you see them. He's not the first one.
Health, and even in areas of sanitation. It's only mountains that don't meet. Human beings do meet, and when society grows, society expands, the needs are also changing, the needs are also increasing. So we are all in the public domain to serve the interests of the country. Like I've always said before, cultural institutions, religion, and government are like the three cooking stones that must be at the same level and work concurrently in order for the public to be served. So we are here just to continue promising that government is not an enemy to Buganda, and I'm sure Buganda is not an enemy to the NRM government. And the Katikkiro has always opened his door for people to come and consult and listen to him and share ideas with them. And so I'm grateful that this morning he found time to interact with me on behalf of the National Resistance Movement Party. I've brought you greetings from my national chairman, His Excellency President Yoweri Kaguta Museveni, the leadership of the party, Alhaji Moses Chigongo, and all the other leaders of the party and members of the party. And I've also brought you greetings from my kingdom, the Paramount Chief of Acholi, Lord David Onena Chana II. I also send you greetings, your good friend. And when I told him I was coming, he said, send my greetings to Buganda Kingdom. So thank you so much, and I wish you all the best, and may God bless you. Buganda Kingdom, I am very much happy that you accepted me to pay a courtesy visit to you. As an old friend, as a brother, your younger brother, and you as my elder brother. Indeed, we knew each other a long time ago, but we have been busy that we had not met before. I thank the Katikkiro for being pro-development, and we've shared a lot of areas on how we can work together to boost developmental projects in the